the coast, man. I do that for the boss, man.
Yo, what's going on, everybody, man? Listen, I want to go ahead and drop another video for y'all because there's a lot of people out here that going to get the business funded and they're applying for these applications after y'all are getting y'all credit repaired, and y'all are running into the roadblocks of putting on too many inquiries, especially on one credit bureau at one time. So you're getting two accounts, you're getting good approvals, but after about like two approvals, you got these inquiries on there, and you're going right back and you're putting more inquiries on there, and you're running to denials, or you're running into lower limits. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do for y'all today, man, I usually don't even do this, but since I want to see everybody succeed in this and I want everybody to be able to execute the right way, so I'm gonna go ahead and drop the step-by-step process on how to remove these inquiries with an FTC report and the CFPB before they get on your credit report. This strategy gets 100% guaranteed rates. You just got to follow it step by step. And with that being said, let's get into it, man. But before we get into the video, hold on. I need y'all to like and subscribe to this channel, man. So every time that I drop some more videos, man, y'all gonna get updated and be the first ones to hear the news on it. So yeah, let's get into it. Let me show y'all how we do this. Okay, guys, so the first thing we're going to want to do is pull up your credit monitoring site, and I use my free score now because they get a good breakdown and a detailed description of everything that's going to be on your credit report. I'll drop a link in the description for y'all to be able to use, and it's only going to cost you $1 to go ahead and sign up and to go ahead and do all of this. So the first thing we're going to do after we get our credit report pulled up, we're going to scroll down to the bottom of the credit report where most of the time the inquiries are. And we're going to look at all the inquiries that are on the credit report that are not tied to open accounts. You do not want to start disputing inquiries that are already tied to open accounts, that accounts that have started reporting on your credit report. Because if you start disputing them and get them removed, you got a good chance of these inquiries removing that account too once you remove the inquiry. So on this credit report right here, as you can see, there's multiple inquiries that was made on 7/10/2022, and it probably most likely came from a dealership when they run your credit and they tell you they're just going to pull one time and they put 15 inquiries on your credit report. This is how you're going to get these inquiries removed. So we're going to see these inquiries are not tied to an open account, and we're going to mark each one of these inquiries in a date that they was made. So we got Cap 1 Auto 7/10/2022 on the credit report, and then we're going to go over to identitytheft.gov and make a FTC report complaint. So we get over to identitytheft.gov, go to get started, and we're going to report our identity theft. We're going to go to credit cards and accounts. We're going to go to open a fraudulent credit card account, which is unauthorized inquiries. You're going to go to continue. We're going to skip all of this. You don't need to fill this out for inquiries. You're going to put in your personal information right here. And you are going to need just going to put some random name. You are going to need a phone number because there is going to be a text message that's going to come to you for you to have to verify. Please don't text this number. I will block you. You don't know weird shit. Once you get that number, you confirm. Put your email address. You're going to put your date of birth. Just fill out all of this right here. street number. And you have to do this because if you don't, they will not remove these inquiries because they'll be like, oh, we couldn't verify with your personal information. You didn't have your address on there. And you can skip all of this. You can skip this. You're going to go to continue. Have you reviewed a copy of your credit report? You're going to put yes. Were there any fraudulent accounts included in your credit report? You're going to put yes. And this is where you would type in those accounts that's on your credit report right here. So you're going to put Cap 1 Auto and the date that the inquiry was made, 7/10/2022, Cap 1 Auto. Just add the company in right there, and you can put 2 right here. And if you got more than 2 of them, you'll get another section in the statement section where you can add in all of them. You can add in up to, I believe, about like 20 inquiries at a time to be able to file and get these removed. So you're going to skip all of this, and you're going to go down to continue. And then the personal section right here is where you can add in all of the rest of your inquiries. So we're going to put CarMat 7/10/2022. And you want to do this, with each credit bureau that has the inquiries, you're going to have to make a separate FTC report for each one. So like all of these are on Equifax, you're going to have to do this for each one that is on each credit bureau for each inquiry. So all your inquiries that are on TransUnion, you're going to have the FTC report for that. All the inquiries that are on Experian, you're going to have the FTC report for that, and all the ones on Equifax, so on and so on. So CarMat 7/10/2022. And what is this? JP Morgan Chase Bank Auto 7/10/2022. And we'll just go over the next. And when you get to this part, just double check all the information. On the next screen, you'll see the statement part, and it'll have in all the ones that you have on there. So just make sure all of this is right. You'll check this box right here. You'll go to finalize. No thanks, submit without an account. Submit without an account. And once you do this, you'll be able to actually get this FTC report and save it onto your computer. And you'll be able to go ahead and go to the next step, which is going to be going over to the CFPB. CFPB, when we get over to the CFPB, we're going to scroll down. If you don't have an account with the CFPB, you're going to have to create an account. I already have one, so I'm just going to go ahead and get straight into it from right here. It's the main screen. Once you get logged in and you go to start complaint, you're going to see this section right here. So what we're going to do, we're going to go down to credit reporting or other personal consumer reports. And then we're going to go down to credit reporting again. And then we're going to go to improper use of your credit report shared without consent credit inquiries from unknown sources. These are the car dealerships and all of these places that you got denied from, and now they got an inquiry on your credit report, and you do not have an account on your credit report with them. So credit reporting company use your report improperly, obtained or used for purposes that aren't allowed by law. Credit inquiries on your credit report that you don't recognize. This is the one that you're going to choose. Have you already tried to fix this with the company? You're going to put yes. Did you request information from the company? You're going to put yes. And this is optional. Now you can type in here. I asked them to identify these and prove that these inquiries are actually mine, that I requested these inquiries be on my credit report, but you don't really have to put that. You can just go on to next. Did the company provide information? No. If you put yes, they're going to take you through the loop. Just put no. And we're going to go over to the next section. So in this part right here, you're just going to type in simply, after reviewing my credit report, I noticed that there were multiple inquiries that were not made by me. And right underneath this, you'll type in these inquiries that you have right here that's on that FTC report, which will be Cap One Auto. Let's see if I can copy and paste this. And the date of. Now, like I said, with each credit bureau, you're going to have to do this one with each credit bureau that has inquiries that are not tied to open account. So just to save time, I'm just going to go ahead and just breeze through this for y'all. Do not check this box. You do not want them to put this up there as public information for everybody to review. And they said, what would be a fair resolution for this issue? I'm going to put in here, please. Remove these unauthorized queries from my credit report. Thank you. So after you type that in, then right here in this section right here, this is where you're going to upload a copy of that FTC report. You're going to upload a copy of your ID, and you're going to upload your social and a utility bill, just so they are able to verify that it's you that's submitting this complaint, and they're not going to take you through the loops and try to drag it out. So you're going to upload all of that right here. You'll go to next. Okay, so when you get to this part right here, yes, you're going to go ahead and put in Equifax. What's the credit bureau we're disputing the inquiries with? You'll go on here and you'll put in your last four, your name exactly as it appears on Equifax. So when you're looking at your Equifax credit report, you want to put it exactly like that, capitalized and everything. You'll go ahead and put in your date of birth and everything like that. So I'm just gonna put in 4. Scroll down, you'll go to next. You'll go to myself right there, and then you'll scroll all the way down to the bottom. Just gonna go to review. And I'm not gonna go through it because all my personal information is gonna pop up. And then you'll just go to submit complaint. So after you submit this complaint, what you're gonna do, you're gonna give it 24 hours for them to go ahead and get the complaint. You should get an email confirming that your complaint has been submitted and the company has got your complaint. So the next day, what you will do, you're going to call up Equifax, TransUnion, and Experian, and you're going to ask to speak with the fraud department. When you get the fraud department on the line, you are going to tell them that you got an identity theft situation and you need to dispute some information that's on your credit report. Once you get the fraud department on the line, you tell them, oh yeah, I got an identity theft situation. I need to get some hard inquiries that's on my credit report that was unauthorized by me. I need to get these things removed immediately today. They're going to ask for the FTC report number. You're going to say, listen, I already filed the FTC report number. Here's my FTC report number that I have sent in. They're going to pull up a copy of it and they'll remove these inquiries within the next 24 to 72 hours. You'll see these inquiries moved off of there. This is the only way that you really can get these inquiries removed quickly with TransUnion and Equifax, Experian, it's a little bit easier. But with TransUnion and Equifax, you do have to file an FTC report and submit it through the CFPB or submit it on TransUnion or Equifax website. The fastest way that I see it, where I get my best results, is just submitting it straight to CFPB. That way they can't deny that you already done reached out to try to resolve this, and they'll remove those inquiries within 24 hours to 72 hours. The inquiries will be off of your credit report. Yo, so I hope y'all found the information useful, man. Y'all subscribe to my channel. Make sure y'all leave any comments, and I'm gonna leave my contact information, my Instagram account information, man. And if y'all got any questions for the ones who's having trouble with trying to repair their credit on their own, man, y'all just reach out to me, man, and I can get you right. We can work on something, man, and just, you know what I'm saying, let's go ahead and take the steps to building a strong credit report, man, and just stop relying on the 9 to 5 to get us by. Go ahead and leverage your credit and open up opportunities that ain't been opened up to you before. Let's get it.